welcome. You know when a day be daying. Normally I record my video. The sun is high in the sky. The day, I done planned my day. It just wasn't that kind of day. But it wasn't a bad day. It was productive, but I couldn't record like I normally would earlier. So we got all artificial light. We ain't got no sunlight screaming through the windows for us. But it is all good. I was like, did I want to not do the video today? I told myself I'm not going to let this channel or these plants stress me out. So as the day's going on, I'm like, do I even want to do it? I could do it tomorrow. Because I'm not feeling no pressure. Like, I'm not going to be pressured to do a video because I know life is life. And you can't always do the things that you want to do when you want to do them. And it's okay. And y'all will understand. And if you didn't, I'm reaching for a drink to sip like I normally do. I ain't even got no drink. That's the kind of day it was. So I know you would have understood because y'all regular people. Y'all regular people out there like me. You got lives, things be happening. But you know what? After you have a busy day, like y'all know, like I know, this is therapy. So it's like I wanted to do it because I wanted to give y'all the things, but I want to do my plant stuff. Like this is my plant stuff for the day. Welcome to Monique and Bloom. Welcome to Monique. I don't know. I don't have a song, but welcome to Monique and Bloom. I have a few things. You know what? I got a bone to pick with y'all. Yeah, that's where I'm starting, with a bone. A big bone. What time is it? 7:44. Y'all gonna have a little midnight video. Y'all can watch it in the midnight hour. Late in the midnight hour. I bought some leca because I said I want to try leca. The only leca I had was in Michelle gave me a Sarawak and I had it in there. Never used it before. So first I'm going to tell y'all, give y'all a piece of my mind, tell you how I feel about you on today. Then I'm going to hold myself accountable. Should I probably hold myself accountable first? Yes, but I'm not. I'm bringing it to y'all first. So I bought this leca. That's part of the reason why I didn't record earlier was because I ordered the leca and it was coming today. And I know Amazon, they usually come late on Mondays, but sometimes they come early. So I was like, all right, if it comes early, then I could do what I want to do. Of course, because that was my plan, it came late. So anyway, once I came in from running around, which was like after 7 o'clock, I take the leca out. Here's where y'all come in. I ain't never, in none of the videos that I've seen with people using leca, heard them say they rinsed off their leca first. Never. Now, maybe that's because I don't use leca. I fast forward past that part, or it went over my head. I wasn't really paying attention. Some told me, let me just rinse it off. Because they say you could do that with pond or not. I never rinse my pond off. Never. I just don't. But something told me, let me rinse this leca off. Dirty. This stuff dirty. I ain't never heard none of y'all say, y'all just have, I just put it in leca and I mixed it with pond and looked all cute. Y'all would have had me on this video looking crazy with this dirty water. You'd have had me looking crazy. I blame y'all. But I blame myself. Secondarily, I get the heat because this is my project. This is my life. These are my plans. I should have done the research to know what I should and shouldn't do with this leca, right? So we live and we learn. Right? All right. So what we are doing on today is I want to repot 2 plants. I want to repot the Homalomena Selby. She living her best life. Shined up. You got to shine your things up. I mean, sometimes they look raggedy. It is what it is. But I said on today, I want to shine up Selby. Because how many of y'all got slathered up when y'all left the house, when y'all was little? Got a little Vaseline, cocoa butter. You was greasy when you left the house. And sometimes it was a lot of shame involved in that. A lot of shame. But she needed it. Her elbows was ashy. Focus. I got her 3-4 weeks ago. She's in soil. She's doing well. Root. She could probably use a little water, but neither here nor there. I'm going to do that once she's in the leca. I want to take her out of the soil, put her in leca, and put her in this. Yes. I had an aglaonema in this in water, and it was doing well. I should have never taken it out because it has gone downhill. Remember that big pink juicy aglaonema I had? Ain't but 3 leaves left. It's propping in water. I don't know if it started going downhill when I put it in here. I don't remember. But I've had this ever since, and it's just been sitting in the room. It's like this pretty green color. And I said, it was sitting on the shelf underneath this. And I just looked at it from afar and I said, hold up. I knew I was planning on putting the Selby in self-watering at some point. But I just wasn't sure what pot, what situation. Was it going to be in drainage? No, I wasn't sure. And I didn't want to touch it until I was sure. But it was like a light bulb moment. I said, oh, this what we going to do. Because the leca, it going to look cute, ain't it? With the leca in there and then the plant. I hope so. That's the plan. We doing that one today. And also, we are going to put my silver blush. Is this a silver blush? Honey, I done forgot. This Anthurium. I'm going to put this in the self-watering with drainage because that's just what I want to do. But I'm going to put her in a pond and leca mix because I'm getting fancy. I'm getting fancy and I hope I don't regret it. I only have a smidge of leca pond. I only have a smidge of pond. So I'm just going to mix that with my leca, my clean leca. Listen, I rinsed the water as best I could. If you see anything dirty and brown, don't judge me. Okay? I know y'all see this little red plant in the front before we move forward. Because sometimes you can't ignore the things. Did I welcome y'all to Monique and Bloom? Welcome and welcome back. Y'all know how I get down to the thing and just be talking and just forget to be polite. You don't invite somebody into your house and don't greet them. Just rude. Welcome. Welcome to Monique and Bloom, where we talk about all things planty and how we bloom in the same way that our plants bloom, or we perish in the ways that our plants perish because we're not giving ourselves the things that we need. The right soil, the right environment, the right treatment, the right love. How y'all blooming on today? How was your weekend? Leave it in the comments. I can't hear you. Begonia, crackling rosy. Hold on. Y'all hold on. Let me tell you why I know this plant is meant to be in my life. This plant survived Snowmageddon. It was in the post office for 3 days. Box was tore up. Keep smiling, keep shining, and still looked like this when she came out. I said, it's supposed to be me and you and me in this life, Rosie. And then the other begonias that I have, which I have here, and I told y'all I wasn't going to show y'all these begonia every week. But the only reason why I'm going to show them this week is because I know there's a couple of new people on the channel. Taina, is you watching, girl? I just found out that one of my church sisters is a plant. I said, I don't know how we didn't know that we was plant. Child, we found out yesterday. We was down to the church painting, doing stuff. We found out through a series of conversations that we was both plant people, and you know how it is. You meet somebody, you already was cool with them, you find out they're into plants, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So a few new people here. So I'm not going to show them every week, but I just got to show them. And I know y'all might be saying, well, why you just invite Taina down to your house? Why you got to show them same plants? You don't know my life or Taina's life. Taina, they don't know our lives. You could just invite her over. Crackling Rosie, y'all. I was saying the other begonias are either, I think the U309 is a rhizome begonia, and the other one is a Rex, I think. The Sinbad /Sinbad pink. But this one I think is a straight up cane. And I say that because look at the new growth, the way that it's coming out. The other two, their leaves don't grow like that. So as I was watching it, even from yesterday, watching it emerge from that, I'm calling it a husk. It's probably not called a husk. It was smaller yesterday, but it just keeps getting bigger and bigger as it comes out. Girl, I'm so excited. You know I'm excited. And them redbacks, you better give it up right now for that red back. And it has so many growth points. Can you see it? We got one here. We got one here. We got one here. We got one here. And we got something coming out of the soil. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? And I know it's probably something I'm missing. You know, you look at your plant one day and then you look at it the next day and you're like, oh my goodness, where did that come from? Oh my goodness, look at all the, and it's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one coming out the soil. Begonia crackling rosy. So some of the spots are pink on the front and then others are white. I don't know why. I figured it would be pink. I didn't know if it was pink because it's just the shadow, the light shining through from the back because the back is red, or if the spots were actually going to be pink. But now that I have it, both of the backs are red, but these spots look pink and these look white. Can y'all tell me why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Y'all see that new growth? Come on, look at that. It looks like a, oh my gosh, what is that plant? Oh my goodness. Is it a lavender plant? My father used to do the planting, and there was like a purple plant that grows up. I'm gonna insert a picture if I can. That's what it looks like. Oh, and it also looks like that other one. I'm gonna insert that picture too. That's what it looks like as it's coming out. Look at it. All right. Rosie, I'm gonna have to move Rosie because I need my space to do what I'm doing. Real quick. Listen, she doing what she do. Some leaves look like the regular Sinbad and others have the pink tinge on them. So it feels like a mixed bag, but, well, let me see something. No. Yeah, it is. It looks mixed, but I was going to say maybe there's more than one plant in there, and that's why some look pink and some don't. But no, growing from one stalk is, the mixture. So she's getting into it. Begonia pink Sinbad. And this is the last time. I said this last week. I know I did. You who call me a liar? You need to stop it. Begonia U309. Somebody called me a liar right to my face like that? You gonna call me a liar right to my face? How dare you? That's the newest leaf. How dare you call me a liar right to my face like that? Okay. Y'all know I have begonia fever. I told y'all, I think it's subsiding. So we're going to be all right. So which one should I do first? And we're going to chit chat because what else we doing? I ain't got nothing to drink. Let me go get my drink. Can I pause this? I'm going to be back. I need a drinky drink. All right, we back with our drinky drink. I just need a little something. Spinach. I went to a little spot. We had a very productive day, but I found a new smoothie juice spot around my way. Spinach, mango, banana. Is there avocado in this too? Anyway, it's delicious. Why I haven't finished it yet? Because it was just that kind of busy day and it was so filling. And I'm on this little detox right now, so my appetite has changed. Are we recording? We are. Which one do we do first? Did I do it? Okay, we did the begonia. We did that. All right, so we repotting. What should we do first? Should we do... let's do the Anthurium first. Let's move Miss Selby out of the way. And we're going to do the Anthurium first. Listen, there are people who do unpottings, repottings on camera, and Roots. She's doing all right. She healthy. But what I was gonna say was, in the beginning of my plant journey, when I would see people like cut roots, when they would, like if they felt the roots were too long for the new vessel they were gonna use, it would be like a pearl clutching moment. It's like, why would you cut? Don't cut it. I've done it before. I've seen other people do it successfully. I don't think I'm gonna have to do it. I was wondering if I would because there was so many roots. Like at the top, I was like, oh man, is it gonna be so much roots, excuse me, get it together, roots, that it wouldn't fit. I mean, hold on, y'all. Is this pot big enough? Hold on. I know y'all can't see, but give me a second. I think I'm gonna put it in here. Because, you know why? You know why? Because this is the pot it was in. And this is this pot. It's essentially the same size. So I don't feel the need to up pot. You know, we be trigger happy with the up potting. And sometimes the plant don't need it. Let the plant grow, daggone it. Unless it's a plant that you know doesn't like to be root bound. But for the most part, these plants, just let them grow. So anyway, I was a little nervous because as I'm putting it in here, it looks crowded, but it's not. I mean, it just got a healthy root system. That's really what it is. That's going to look so cute. I mean, you're not going to be able to see the leca and the pond situation in there because it's not a clear vessel, but that's okay. I have been debating, because you know how I am. And if you don't, you're going to learn today. Beautiful leaf. This is the newest leaf. What is this plant called, y'all? Shame on me. Anthurium. No, the majestic is the cross between the soderoy and the verrucosum. What is this? Hold on. Let me scroll. Doriaki. Hybrid between crystallinum and clarinurium. Doriaki. So anyways, what I'm debating is getting rid of this leaf. Oh, I hear half of y'all. No, don't cut it. Let it do what it do. I hear half of y'all. And the other half of y'all like, cut that thing off. I don't know. So this one is on the by the end of the video, hold my hand. Hold my hand now. We gonna walk it out together. This one might not make it. And this one. Because, I mean, listen. This one, I don't know. Because, see, the leaf is, I mean, there's a rip in it. It's a couple rips. Am I looking? No. Is this a rip? What am I looking at? Hold on. Oh, no. So it's just this one rip and then it's yellowing. Now, I don't know if it's yellowing because of the rip or nah. I think if I had a choice between the two, this one would go. Now, normally I would get rid of the yellow one. But this just is unsightly. I'm sorry. And no, we don't need perfection, but this is my house and these are my plants. So I think she might live to tell a tale. She might live to fight another day. But this one, she looked like I got a dog, and the dog done got to it. So I'm going to go wrench this off. And I'll be right back. All right, we back. And I did as best as I could. You know what? I did as best as I wanted to. Because sometimes we lie to ourselves and be like, oh, I did the best I could. You could have done better. Message, but you did the best. What you wanted to do for the day. But you know what I noticed that I've never seen before? Not on my plants or on anybody else's plants. I see green roots. I've never seen green roots before. Can y'all see that? I've only ever seen... Do you see that root is green? I've never seen that before. Look at this green leaf. Did y'all watch the show Greenleaf? I started it and I never finished it. It's not that it wasn't good. It's just, depending on where you at in life, I might have to go back to it. Is it still on Netflix? Anyway... This is where we're at. I probably should have cleaned this space in front of me a little better. But I didn't. So... we just gonna keep rolling. Because y'all can't see it no way. You can't see it no way. So, the plan is... have this whole thing of leca over there. And then I have this thing of, why do I keep saying that? Pond. I have the leca here. I have the pond here. So I'm going to mix this pond with this leca in this vessel. What I'm going to mix it with? I mean, it's not that I don't want to do it with my hands. It's just that the size and the shape of it, I think that was a mistake. Sometimes you don't know till you get to going that was not the right way to go. And all you got to do is pivot. Message, you ain't got to stay stuck. You ain't got to stay stuck. Once you realize you messed up, start again. Start again and be grateful for God's grace that he lets you start again. Because child, with all the foolishness that I've done, if it wasn't for God's grace, let me tell you on today, where would I be? So have some grace with yourself and start over. I hope y'all can hear me through this pond. You know what? You know what I'm talking about. Leca. I don't know why I keep confusing the two. All right, so this is fairly decently mixed, kinda, not really. I'm not gonna be able to rest until it's at least a little bit evenly distributed. And I hear somebody in the back saying, "It don't matter. It don't matter." I know it probably doesn't, and I'm not, and does it really even matter, being that I'm not gonna be able to see it? That's really the deciding factor. Because I was thinking more about aesthetics, but the aesthetics don't really matter. The aesthetics don't even matter because I can't see it. And in the one that the Homalomena is going into, it's clear and only leca. So, all right, let's do a little dumpity dump. I probably shouldn't have put that much because you guessed it, the roots. Mama got roots. Baby got back. Mama got roots. Yeah, I'm not even gonna need. Well, listen, we just gonna do it. How was y'all weekend? The weekend be going so fast, and sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's relaxed. But sometimes you look up and you be like, well, what did I even do just yesterday? That's crazy. Does that mean you're doing too much? Or is time just moving so daggone fast? My goodness. Oh, this was just the right amount. This was just the right amount. No waste. Some new leaves growing. Ooh. I mean, if it wasn't the right amount, I just would have had to put more, leca. What is wrong with me? Why can't I remember? I don't know why that's happening. I was not confusing leca and pond before I bought this leca. I wasn't. Now all of a sudden I can't get right. I can't get right all of a sudden. Oh, how cute is this? I never had a plant with leca on the top. I mean, I have the Sarawak. Y'all know I already told y'all that. But sometimes I have plants in soil, not in self-watering, just in a regular drainage, regular nursery pot, and I'll just sprinkle some pond on the top because it looks pretty. But this looks so cute. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold. So impatient. Who need a message about patience on today? Message? Oh my goodness, my hands are dirty. My hands are dirty, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh. You see that leca peeking out from underneath? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now here's the fear. This is so cute in here. I am so happy about this. I'm going to clean this bottom part out. We fill up the reservoir. We're going to be on our way. But here's the fear. Let me just put this down for a second. if I cut off old Scraggly, is it gonna look bare? Because she kind of fills in the backdrop. If I cut old Scraggly, I mean, there's another leaf coming in underneath, so that'll be able to get more light. Should I wait till tomorrow? I'll wait till tomorrow. I won't do it now. Unless I'm doing the next plant and I look at her at the corner of my eye with disgust, because that happens sometimes. And it's like, I can't wait for tomorrow. You got to go today. But this is a good, look at that leca. I'm so happy about that. There's so many new leaves growing in here on this Doriaki. This one is the newest one. I don't want to be touching stuff because y'all know accidents happen. And you know, the plant will continue to grow. But so we got 1, 2, 3. But the truth is, these, other than this newest leaf that has like the little blush color to it, the 3 small leaves at the bottom, this one, which is not teeny tiny, but it's smallish. This one, this little teensy one, and this one. Those 3 were there when I got the plant. So they're not new growth to me, but they were that same size from when I got them. So I don't know if that's as big as they're going to get forever and ever, amen, or if there's a chance for them to grow. Because you can clearly see this is a new leaf based on the fact that it's still soft and the color. So anyway, one project successful. I'm so excited about this. Boop, boop, so Anthurium Doriaki, done and done. Got rid of the last of my little bit of pond. And it really wasn't even, I didn't have any pond left. I just had a plant in pond that I'm about to give away. And so I just transferred that to water, rinsed off the pond, and said I could use this for something else. And so here we are. Okay. Now on to Miss Selby. You know what? It wasn't the Doriaki that I was concerned about the roots. About the roots being too big for the vessel. That doesn't make sense either, because this is a whole situation. These roots ain't gonna be too big for that. But what was I worried about? In hindsight, I see there was nothing to be worried about. Message. Sometimes we just be worried. We just be worried. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. I know somebody tired of hearing about Michelle. I know somebody is. I'm sorry. She is my friend, and she is the beginning of my plant journey. So you're going to hear a lot about her. We used to work together. She retired. She left me, but I'm happy for her. She flew the coop. Before I was into plants, she was years ahead of me. And she would come into the section, come over and be like, oh, let me show you these plants. Let me show you. And I would have that dead, glazed look like, this is my friend. This is her thing. I'm happy that she happy, but I don't care about these plants. Stop showing me stuff. Showing me roots, getting excited. I'm like, why in the world are you excited about this? Get a life. And now here I am, excited about some roots. Them roots. If they don't make you feel something, you know what I always say. I don't even know if I could say that word. My mother, who watches all my videos, hi mommy, she had hit me up the other day and she was like, Monique, it's certain words you can't say on YouTube because they'll strike your channel. And it's so funny. I hadn't thought about, I'm just, taking the soil loose. Let me see if I can turn the camera down a little bit so y'all can see. Before I started this channel, like yesterday, I would hear people say like unalive and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? Say the word. Like, what's wrong with you? I didn't know. I thought they were just saying it to, I don't know why I thought they were saying it, to be honest with you. There's a piece of napkin. I guess that was in there from the cellar and I didn't remove it. But anyways, I thought that was a corn, y'all. From who or where or what? I don't know. But anyway, now that I'm here, certain things you can't say. I don't even remember what I was about to say. I done lost my train of thought. lost my train of thought. I'm going to do a portion of this off camera because I want to wrench these off a little bit. But I did want y'all to be able to see. This is coming off fairly easily. So I'm not going to need to cut anything. I don't think I should be able to just stick it right on in there. Just, you know. It might be a little bit of a little tight fit. But once it's in there, it's going to be in there, right? All right, let me go wrench these. Wrench it off. Be right back. So I was just thinking. while I was in the bathroom rinsing the plant off, the roots. Them roots, honey. Them roots ain't never did nothing to nobody. I was just thinking about how I was talking about Michelle coming over there talking to me about them plants. I would be like, sometimes I would see her coming and I'd be like, I wish I could hide. Because I could tell by the spring in her step and the light in her eyes and the way she was looking. She's going to come over here and talk about them damn plants again. And I don't, you ever be in a conversation with somebody and you be giving all the nonverbal cues? Like, I don't want to have this conversation. Like, can you just leave? Like, you just don't want. And Michelle, you know this ain't got nothing to do with you. You know why this is true and why it's funny. Because now here I am talking to YouTube, down with a YouTube channel, Monique with a YouTube channel, talking about plants. The irony. I used to be like, why is she coming to me about this? She know I don't care. She know I don't care. Michelle, why would you come to me? Like, cause you love me and we talk about everything else, child. Michelle know where them bones is buried, where them bodies is buried, honey. Michelle know where them bodies buried. Thank you, Lord, for deliverance. Thank you for the cross. I felt the Negro spiritual down in my spirit. Why were you coming to me, Michelle? Why? You saw my eyes was glazed over. All right, so first I'm going to attempt to get it in. Y'all don't need to see me. I hope ain't nothing on my floor y'all don't need to see. I'm going to see how I get it in. Then I'll take it back out and I don't know how I'm going to do this with this. Leca? Leca. All right, so it's in. It's in. All right, so I think I'm gonna put some in there first, and then if this gets to be too much, I'll just do it off camera and come back. But I don't think so. I think I should be able to do it on camera. That looked like it should be about enough for me to get them roots in there, because you don't want the roots on the bottom, right? You want a layer of leca, and then I'm just going to fill it. Now I'll backfill it, right? Y'all can see? All right, so now we just going to backfill it. I wasn't sure if I had enough leca cleaned, but I have more than enough. I might as well clean it all so I don't have to do this again. Why y'all ain't tell me? Why? I thought we was friends. Sometimes you learn the hard way. Who your friends are and who they not. Message. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Everybody who say they're your friend ain't your friend. You're not your friend, that girl. She ain't your friend. I am so happy with this thing. Y'all can't really see because it's in the shadows, and it's nighttime, honey. But oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's so many roots. Usually people, you can't see the roots when you do the plant, when you put the leca in. and it grows, you know, but it got so many good roots. I'm sorry about the light, the glare, but can y'all, oh, it's so much glare. Let me see if I turn that off. Can I do that mid-video? Let me see. Are we still recording? We are still recording. Is that better? I mean, it's still a glare. I don't know. Is that better? Anyway, y'all see them roots. Y'all see them roots? Y'all see what they do? Oh, I'm so excited about that. So I'm going to put some water. Oh, my gosh. Let me put that light back on. So she could get the light she deserves. Come on. Look at that. You tell me that's not an upgrade from this old ratty pot, which, thank you, ratty pot. You got us where we needed to be. But look at that. I am so happy. Mission accomplished. You ever stand back and just, because sometimes you set out to do a thing and it just don't work the way you think it's going to work. And you just got to accept it, right? But this came out exactly the way I wanted to. I'm so proud of myself. This is my first jaunt into leca, and I think it went pretty well. So, do I fill it up? I think I fill it up to like where the bottom roots, not to where the roots are. Am I right about that? I should have done my research. You see how I'm always coming to y'all instead of doing my research. I think I'm supposed to do it to the bottom of where the roots are, not... I'm going to Google when I get off. Isn't she lovely? I probably put a little bit too much Vaseline on her. Mama, why you put all that Vaseline on them babies? It might be a little bit too much Vaseline. It might be a little bit... Bless the babies. Bless the babies. All right, y'all. That's all we got today. We have mission accomplished. We have our Anthurium dorayaki in self-watering. I'm going to put some water in here. I'm so happy with how this came out with the leca pond mix. You can't even see the leca at the pond at the top. You can just see the leca, which makes it even cuter. Cutie pie. We got, oh, come on. So happy about this. Y'all held my hand. Y'all be holding my hand. I appreciate y'all. Begonia, Crackling Rosie. Give it up for Miss Rosie. Give it up. I want y'all to see that leaf, like for real though. For real though. Do y'all see it? Thank y'all for rocking with me. Another episode down of Monique and Bloom. This plant want to live. She don't want me to be seen. She don't want me to be seen. I ain't mad at her. Because she doing what she do. Thank y'all for rocking with me is what I was trying to say. I appreciate y'all. I know it's a little later in the day. Y'all wasn't holding your breath waiting for this video. You wasn't. But I'm glad you watching. I am glad you watching. I love y'all. Leave some comments, tips, questions, any other videos that you want to see in the future. Leave it down in the comments. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.